Hi.
Hello. Here's a wall hanging that I made from a baby shower where I brought along a craft activity. So what happened was I got all the guests to just offer a word, like an encouraging word or a heartfelt word or maybe a funny word to the family of the baby that was on the way. And then I got everyone who was there to write out that word in their own handwriting and then to stitch it onto some fabric. So we had a real, nice variety of words. And then I sewed them all together after the event and turned it into a wall hanging. So the wall hanging you see here, it's like backed, and I made some little tassels to go with it. And so now it actually lives in that baby's nursery. So,
Wow.
yeah.
And so did each individual person embroider their own square?
I go with a bit of a approach that you don't need to be an expert to try something out. So
Totally.
I just said to people stitching, it's just in and out, in and out. Yeah.
And all the different handwriting fonts, so beautiful.
Yeah, and you can tell one thing I find cute is this one and this one is done by two different people who were a couple. And funny that they both picked the same word, but also
Did they choose the colour?
they kind of did the same stitching style. So I reckon they've both at some point either like been to a workshop or had someone teach them this particular style of stitching.
That's so funny.
Yeah, whereas like this person obviously had a particular style they knew as well, and then other people approached it in different ways. So yeah, they all look kind of different, but it's unified by the colour choices. Yeah, which I chose earlier on based on what I knew the mother of the baby liked. Yeah. Another quick thing to tell you about this is it is all sustainable secondhand. So that's a really important thing for me when sourcing materials for artworks, that as much as possible the materials aren't bought new. Yeah, so these were all found at a secondhand place for materials, Reverse Garbage Brisbane.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And how did you make the tassels?
I just found a video. I just, searched it up on the internet and found a video that appealed to me and went on board and made them. And I I plaited the fabric. I plaited the string to make this bit, and I stuck some little holes in some little nicks into the wood so that the string would stay up. But every time we make something, we don't always get it perfect, and this is the first time I've done this particular type of thing. And so one big kind of boo-boo I made was that I used translucent fabric, and so you can see some of the stitching come through. So next time I do one like this, I'll definitely improve in regards to making the fabric more opaque, or making sure the fabric is darker than the stitch. But these are all things we pick up along the way. So I'm still really happy with this effort.
Yeah.
So this is a prototype, but anyone that wants to get a baby shower wall hanging made, stitched with the writing of your friends and family, we can do that for you, and we'll do it in your colour palette, and I'll even employ some sewists who actually can sew a straight line, unlike myself, so that would be pretty nice.